Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Gower Brian.
There you go.
Oh, damn it. Is that funny? I thought it was funny.
We could shoehorn that bit in there.
Fuck, I thought about that like all day today.
Well, you could think a little harder for the next one.
All right. I'll get you next time. You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna get you meddling kids. Or something like that. Wasn't for you.
I don't think I need to say
kids.
my name. You know?
You can say my name.
Yeah, when no one is around you, you know?
All right. Well, Kyle.
Fuck.
What is... you're fucking doxing me. You're doxing me on the fucking...
damn it.
What is new in your world? What is shaking? What is grooving?
Man, I got a list here.
I know. I got a list too. We got a long... Damn, it's... hey, we're busy. We're fun, interesting people. Got a lot of what's news. Hey. Not to pat ourselves on the back.
I do say on myself.
But hey, that's what it is. Why don't you give it to me?
So it's kind of like a what's new for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
We got a luminary pedal.
Yes.
That one of our good buddies...
A luminary by...
Walrus
Audio. You're on this kick.
Yeah, so...
Good kick.
Johnny Ray, he played one at NAMM, right?
Yep, last
and
NAMM that we went to.
He loved it. And so it was every time I'd like look for pedals for me, I'd like, oh, there's a luminary.
He liked it so much. He loved it so much. He was thinking about putting a ring on it. But no, he really dug that pedal.
Yeah, and so we thought we would, because we're such nice people.
Yeah, Johnny's a good friend of ours, and we did not get him anything for his birthday.
Yeah, well, so I think of all the pedals that he's bought me.
Yeah. I'm like, oh,
shit.
Got to return that favor.
Well, I got that Ibanez preamp pedal in there that was in a guitar circuit. You want that, dude?
Some piece of
would I? Yeah.
Some piece of plastic garbage.
Yeah.
I'm like, here you go.
It actually doesn't sound bad.
It doesn't sound bad.
But it doesn't
sound good. Well, it doesn't sound bad.
Okay. Anyway, so got a luminary. So I had a debacle, and I already mentioned it. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I originally bought a pedal. It didn't work out.
Yeah, the guy never... Yeah, we mentioned a couple...
The guy disappeared. He probably died or something.
He doined.
So
that was the pedal, a luminary, which is a cool design, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool.
It was a V1 with V2 guts.
Yeah, we were going to get this for Johnny. It'd be cool.
I'm like, okay, got him a V2 luminary. Got a good deal on it.
Yeah.
Got it. And I put it on my board. I played it for a while.
You got to play it, but you got to try it, test it.
Dude, I don't think I ever...
You don't want it to be poison, you know? Like, hey...
When I remember at NAMM, he was loving that, and I was playing all the other pedals. I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to dial that thing in, I guess.
One thing that he had mentioned on the NAMM episodes is like, it's cool when these companies actually have a bass for you to try on their board.
That station.
And it was like, it's like, cool. Well, you're making something that I would want to try with your pedals. Thanks. And he was on it, and he was like finding stuff that he liked. That works for marketing people. It's like if you have a NAMM booth, I'm like, get a bass to try with your pedals.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bass players, they're people too. They like pedals. They like stuff. They like good tones. Anyway, so that was one he liked. Yeah.
Interesting pedal. It's like it's got octave up and down, and it's got a tremolo,
like kind of like a choppy. It's it's like a rhythmic choppy trem kind of deal too.
I was just going off of the presets that someone else had set, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, and it has presets like
just like the Descent.
Yeah. Does Bellwether have presets?
No, it does not.
It just kind of okay.
Yeah, it just however it's set is how it rolls.
Descent has
Descent. Yeah, the Descent is decent.
Yeah, it has Descent. Decent. I can't even say either one of those. Moving on. Scoot along.
So yeah, it's cool. I really like that pedal. I don't think it's not really for me though. But I was chaining it in my board, my all walrus board.
Yeah, well you have to.
Walrus board.
You had to get it for the gram too,
Yeah, of course. I acted like it was mine.
Yeah.
I asked for permission from him. Said, hey.
But yeah,
since I ruin surprises.
Yeah. Well, he ruins surprises too.
He does. He loves doing it.
He likes to just like, hey, I got this for you.
So, like a couple of days before I got it in, I was like, hey, dude, just so you know, don't buy any walrus pedals. He's like, I wasn't even thinking about it. I would only buy that luminary. I'm like, specifically that one. Don't buy that one.
And it was like, you like surprises spoiled too. It's like it was like last year for your birthday. Your wife and I got you that.
Oh yeah,
the Earthquaker Afterneath. And I was like, oh, cool. It's a cool reverb, and so we kind of went halvesies on that one. And you just were fucking just
Was
like
it?
digging on her. Like, what'd you get? What is it? Was it this one? Is it that one?
Did
Is
it look
it
like this one?
Yeah.
Did it look like this? Did it look like this? No. Did it look like this? No. Did it look like this? No. Did it look like this one? Did it look like this one?
Bingo! And you broke her down. It's like, because you want to get the surprise stolen. You don't like surprises. Do you
I
like
mean, I like to find out.
Do you like surprises? Or you like the?
I don't like to wait on surprises.
You're
It's
very-
like the
you're
deal's
very,
done. Just
I'm very Sherlock Holmes.
yeah. Okay. That was not a good-
elementary. My dear Gary.
Gary. Oh, Gary.
Yeah.
At least it's Gary.
Gary?
Wait, that's not my wife's name.
I don't know, Gary. I don't know. There's probably some cool Garys around here. I
Yeah.
don't know any.
So there's that. I gave it to Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's loving it.
The deal's done.
He's like, this is going straight on my board. I think because he already knows the deal with
Yeah.
that pedal.
He's got a gig tonight, so
It's probably-
I'll check the math and see if he's got it.
Excuse me. You said you put this
Pardon
down on your board.
me, it's
Good sir.
Were you bullshitting?
Don't lie.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's it's cool to receive, but it's also cool to give. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
And I don't think I do that enough. So
Yeah, so-
I probably never again. Anyway, I got
I hate it, by the way.
I got a walrus pedal for
Oh,
myself.
yeah, there you go, because you need to receive. Yeah.
There you go. That was the
You're
give.
a little selfish lover. There. You got to love yourself sometimes. Nothing wrong with that.
This is a pedal from Will Lehue. So it is the red, which is the HM2 style.
It's a Chevelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Seen red again.
a signature pedal from Chevelle.
I was gonna try it.
Come on, give it to me.
Come on.
You got to belt it out.
I
You got a couple
maybe
bars.
later. I'll just do it randomly in the episode. It's interesting. It's definitely like
Okay.
a metal style.
It's an HM2, and so is this kind of like suppressing the urge to get an HM2, or
Yeah, I don't think I want an HM2 anymore.
yeah, because like I said, I think I tried that Metal Master, that Arion Metal Master.
Like,
He's like,
ooh.
oh, it's cool. This is fucking shit.
Yeah. It's fun though. I was doing the whole scoop mids thing, and it does sound fucking crazy actually. It's
Yeah,
just
'cause
very
it
very
has-
bassy and very
Yeah, it has the
it's got
three band EQ. Yeah, so it's a little bit better. I still want to try that Left Hand Wrath that Johnny has from Lone Wolf, because
Yeah.
it has that blend. That might be really
that would
cool.
be helpful.
And that's super cool for bass. That's why he likes it so much. And I'm like, oh, that sounds great. But I'm like, that thing was just like, it just sounded like, this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah.
No, it was not my thing. A metal zone is that's the tone. But metal, heavy metal, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fun though. It's like a different, and you can make it where it doesn't sound metal.
Yeah.
I run it right now. I've been running it with basically.
I guess
flat.
The red, I had to give that a shot. I was talking about the Metal Master. I could not get that thing to
okay.
sound good for my life.
You'd be dead.
Yeah, I'd rather be than play that. It wasn't that bad. I'm just making a joke. It was just not my bag. But I still would want to give a HM2 a shot. I don't know if I want to play. I want to own it, but I maybe give it.
There's one in town that's modded to have not the shrill.
But
you'd want to know what it sounded
You want to
like.
know what the whole real McCoy.
Yeah, because I think that the red is inspired, and I'm sure they have made it sound better.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully.
you hope so. And so they're like, hey, we put a fucking cool graphic and shove this
You know how you
same exact
sounds
shit.
like shit. Well, we made it just sound the same.
It's got a cool graphic on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, so there's that. I got that walrus pedal,
Yeah.
and then just yesterday,
Oh, with the Tri Walrus.
I got another
It said Tri Lamb, Tri Wall.
Tri-Lamb.
Lambda Lambdas, Omega Moves. No.
Tribeca?
Yeah. Trebek.
Tribeca.
Double Jeopardy, triple Jeopardy with this
Fucking
one.
Christ.
Fucking keep on going.
I got
I
a
don't know if I can edit that out. Let's go.
Mayflower.
Fuck, Walrus City.
Yeah. I can't help myself.
Somebody stop Kyle. Somebody stop me.
I can't help it.
And he's, well, I mean,
And I made sure I got like I made sure. Yeah.
I made sure.
didn't want to.
I like how you preface that. I fucking told the people.
I didn't want a standard graphic.
Okay.
So I was like,
Yay.
shopping around for. I don't want ones that people I know have.
You want to be a fucking normie. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got one that was like pink and gray. It's almost like a green.
So yeah, grayish,
It's like
green.
The ship is pink.
And the one color graphic, which is
Which is, I don't know. It's cool.
Walrus commented and said it's a rare one. Very rare one.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I was like, oh shit.
It's one of the basic bro ones.
I got it for a really good deal too. I got it for $100.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I think that's a good deal.
So those are Timmy clones.
Yes.
So I don't think I've ever played one of those.
Yeah. Well, I'm finding it's cool. I was stacking. By itself, I think it has frequencies were weird, but with the Messner, it was like, whoa, shit, what's going on here?
So the Timmy is the Timmy is more of a transparent.
Okay.
With less of an EQ curve.
Yeah.
As like when people say like clones are EQ curve.
Well, there's a bass and a treble on that thing.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of cool. So are you finding Messner a huge difference between the Messner and Mayflower? Because there are
big difference.
Low gain drives that I'm like,
but they still in their like voice where they're like this or like there's a big difference.
Okay.
Where you can hear
just
it.
from their starting point. If you get them both at, do you like to do that with pedals? I like to get them both at like all of them at noon, or if I'm trying out different drives.
Yeah, and then kind of work your way
from there.
Yeah. No, but it's cool. It came with some really weird knobs. Mm-hmm. It came with like it's a metal knob, right? Black, and it's got an L bracket that comes up next to the knob, and then it's like a detent.
I can't remember what the hell
it's like it has a set screw that basically comes in contact with the knob that comes at a 90-degree angle perpendicular to the actual knob, and it's got a roller ball. It's like a ball bearing.
You can lock it, so it's like it's
so it clicks. It clicks as you.
I can't remember the name of the brand.
Yeah,
it's not Temple, but it's a praise and worship type brand.
Okay,
it's like they're the ones that make that really expensive volume pedal where it's like $300, $200 for like.
No, but it
so like kind of dumb knobs.
Yeah,
I like the lock knobs that are on your compressor, the ground control. Those are the lock knob. We did it back in episode 7. We talked about them.
Yeah, you can reference everyone.
Yeah, everybody go back to episode 7.
We can't time travel right now.
Yeah, it's not worth going back.
Lock? No, that's
lock knob. I think it's called lock knob.
Okay, those are cool.
Yeah, I like those.
And they're like.
You can still tweak them
from the side.
Yeah, where these lock in. So if you like your settings, get a hex wrench and then lock it in.
If you look, there's like a roller. So it's not too bad. It actually rolls like a ball bearing.
It does.
So it's a cool idea. It just
not super practical.
The way that those were on there, they hid the word, like the actual this is the volume knob. I'm like, what's this one? Oh, this is the drive. I had to look it up I actually had to open up the manual.
Yeah.
God, that was dumb.
Oh, I hate reading.
Fucking reading shit.
Oh, fucking, you expect me to look at something and then read?
Too much.
Oh, jeez.
So I put the original.
I had to take a nap and then I forgot what I was doing.
To eat a power bar
to get my strength back up.
So it was, I put the original knobs back on. And
Tapestry Audio.
Oh, yeah.
Bloomery is the volume pedal. That, I'm sure it's really good, but I'm like, that's all really expensive. But these knobs, okay,
cut me off.
That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
They're cool. I want to actually try them out. So,
all right.
Anyways, I had to cut you off. It was the spur of the moment.
One of those knobs that I put back on, the original Walrus one, is stripped out.
Oh.
So it will not set. I'm like, God damn it. Fucking.
You're putting me
First world problems.
You're like, getting all pissed off. You should look at getting the aluminum colored knobs. So the ones that look like the Walrus black knobs, but get colored ones. See if they have pink.
For that one.
Yeah, or the silver ones. Silver one with the black line. That'd be tight. On the gray.
Gold ones for the bellwether.
Oh!
Shit.
Damn. See, this is all live.
She had black ones for the Descent.
Do it.
You're like, okay, this guy's an idiot.
Black knobs matter.
And to okay, all right, I'm not done yet. Sorry.
Hey, he's got.
I was finishing up.
Hey,
I got
popular guy.
I got a DoD. This is kind of random too. DoD mini expression pedal. So I
think all the expression talk and the tap tempo talk of the last episode kind of got you.
I know. I got a tap tempo last one.
For me.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it.
No, it's cool. But this one's from me. This is an expression pedal because I have a lot of these Walrus pedals have expression. I'm like, what am I not getting out of these things? I want to see.
So you got one.
Yeah, and it's a DoD Mini, so it's like they have a volume also in this thing. But dude, this thing's like brand new. But I got it for like half the price.
Very cool.
Of like retail.
Yeah, it looks like it's built like a tank too.
Yeah, it's like
no fucking strings on there, like a dumbass.
Everything's internal. I haven't opened it because I think that if you open it, you're gonna fuck it up. Everything's gonna miss a line. Like fuck.
Springs pop out.
Throw in the trash. Like cartoon.
Yeah, it's like, was that a gag?
But it's weird. It's got a TRS, a TS, and an RTS. I don't know what the hell RTS is. I should have probably looked that up.
Yeah,
you unprepared.
You asked me, and I'm like, ring.
I asked you. Yeah,
I asked him. I was like, I don't fucking know. I know what TS and TRS is.
Yeah. So I don't have any TRS cables.
Yeah,
and I think the Walrus outs are TRS. So I was like, let me just try this. Let me set it on TS and run. I'm like, no, it doesn't work.
TRS, gotcha.
Because it's got to be TRS. But yeah, like you said, built like a fucking tank.
Very cool. Looks nice. It looks really cool.
It's super clean.
Yeah.
Drop it right now.
See if it actually holds up.
Final one. I got some actual like legit headphones.
Yeah.
So I think it's funny, like we've talked about getting this stuff before, and I was like, fuck, I think it's time. I have my synth.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, I want to play. I don't necessarily want to run it through.
Yeah, you've been using the headphones I have. The
shitty Sennheiser ones. They're not shitty.
Okay.
Sorry.
We both say that. They're are kind of shitty, but I'm like,
they lasted forever.
We got these 2007.
Fuck.
That's what 2019. They're still going strong. I'm listening to them right now. The HD 212 Pro Sennheisers. Yeah. They're fine.
Send us money, Sennheiser.
No, I mean they're headphones and they work. We used them for recording the albums that we've done.
Yeah.
We use them. I use them for the podcast every week to just monitor the levels and stuff like that. But yeah, it's I like them. But the Audio Technica ones that you got.
So I got Audio Technica. I got the M40Xs. So these are like studio mic, or not mic.
Like quality monitoring.
Yeah, they're like monitor. They call them like studio monitor.
Yeah.
Headphones.
They sound good.
They put a really nice, seal around your ears.
So there's like open back and close back, like kind of like speaker cabs type headphones. These are closed back and they really seal in the sound. I was just listening to it. I'm like, you were talking to me and I had like low volume and I was listening to just music or whatever. I couldn't hear what you were saying, which is great, kind of.
Yeah, it was great for you.
Yeah, well, I was saying to you, I'm like, that's great for recording vocals, especially, because you don't want the bleed to come in so much. It doesn't really matter, because if you get some bleed on the track that you're recording,
it's fine.
It's just going to be in the mix anyways. It's not going to be a huge deal, and especially with some like maybe gate or whatever. Anyways, that you're going to put on there. Blah blah blah. Anyways, these are way better than what we've been using. I have the MDR Sennheiser ones or Sony ones, and I like those a lot. But I think these are probably better for vocal tracking.
Yeah.
And they have better bass, more bass than my Sony's. Really? But that's good or bad for mixing, which we're not going to be mixing really.
Yeah.
Because too much bass, you could be like, oh, hey, I've
got enough of it when you have nothing.
Whereas like the Sony's, I think have more treble and they're like a little more flat.
These ones, they say that they're flat.
Maybe mine are like more highs or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I'm like, it's a good mix between the two. That could be a good thing when we're tracking.
To try two different ones
to the album, like, oh, here on both. I'm like, okay, does the tone sound good on both? Then it's going to be good on other things.
Yeah,
but those are really nice, and the detachable cable.
Yeah, it's got like an extension.
They have nice cups on the
good support.
The cans are nice on your ears. I can't think of a better way to say it. Nice headphones. Yeah, no, I'm stoked that you got those. Yeah, they sound really, really good. They're comfy too.
Kind of just like a random buy. I actually bought them at Guitar Center, but I was like,
it's spur of the moment kind of thing.
Yeah, I was like, I want headphones. I want my headphones. I want them now.
I want them. Damn it! You better give them to me.
Well, what I wanted to say about, I totally forgot the Mayflower. So it came with the original knobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dude just like threw them in there, so they like rattled around from Billings, Montana to here.
Son of a bitch.
So there's like some scratches on the pedal. I'm like, was that before? Or was it after? I'm sure
he didn't wrap the pedal. How did he send it?
He sent it in the box. Everything in the box. And when I opened it, the knobs were like against the pedal the whole fucking way.
So in the original
walrus box.
And what he'd do, like one of the flat rate shipper type things.
Yeah, he put it in, but he packed that really well. But when I got it, I'm like, what's that rattling?
Just put the fucking things in a baggie, and the weed baggie that you're done smoking your J done, and then you throw the pedals. Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
People.
That kind of ticked me off. I was like, dude,
I'm gonna dock a star. Just kidding. 5 stars.
Just kidding. 6 stars if I could.
You get 6. They're just fucking pussies. I'm gonna fucking talk about this on my podcast. You better believe it.
Yeah, you no-name person. I guess what's new with me? What's new with you?
All right, I got a few what's news.
What you got?
So I guess it's what's old. So my P bass.
Yeah.
So I have a jazz bass that I talk about that I like. Kyle likes to shit on. He likes to shit on it. But it's a cool bass. But I have another cool bass. So it was
the redheaded stepchild bass.
No, it's actually really great. And now it's really, really great. So I have a white MIM Fender, P bass, and it has a most of my guitars has a lot of upgrades. I don't like to keep them stock. Why? And so this one has almost the whole thing done. Anyway, so it's a 94. So it's, to me, I'm like, oh, that's not old. Anyway, so I took it to the repair zone. So it's a guitar shop here in San Diego, in Claremont. Good, they do good work, good stuff. But I've took it there because I wanted to get a new bone nut cut. And they do a really good job there. They've done all my guitars like with the bone nut. Like they cut it there, they measure it, they do a really good job of seating it and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, the bass had I had replaced the original plastic Fender MIM whatever with like a Graph Tech like black nut that they have, and they're cool. The reason I got it because I was doing like the white bass with black pickguard and like I had black hardware, and I was like, oh, I'll get the nut black. And then I grew out of that, and I realized like that's just nobody notices it, but I'm like, the black nut looks dumb. It just looks dumb. That's it. I'm like, it looks fucking stupid, and I don't fucking want.
So you're getting away from the black now.
Yeah, but I still like the black pickguard, and the black pickups is fine. Black knobs. Just the normal. I'm trying to get it to look just like more like a normal bass. And so I was like, oh, I was going to go with the color scheme of the black and white. It's just a normal bass. Its base color is the white, and it had originally a white pickguard.
It's like that cream, right?
Yeah, and it's like over years and stuff like that. I guess it's 25 years old,
Jesus.
Which I was pointed out. I'm like, to me, I'm like, that's not 94. That's not that long ago.
Yeah,
it's 25 years ago.
Dang.
Let that sink in for a second. But the guy, when I took it in, he's like, man, this bass, he made me feel, I mean, not that I ever hated the bass, but I haven't played in a while. But he made me feel really good about that bass. He was like, man, this is so fucking cool. It's like, man, 25-year-old bass, man. They do not make the Mexican basses like this anymore. And I'm like, he's like, think about it. It's like, look how it feels really great.
Solid.
He's like, this neck feels awesome. He's like, because like it's been played, and I've like sanded some of the finish off just because it's like when I was younger, I was like, I read this online. Let me try it. I think I sanded a lot of the finish off of the neck.
You take paint stripper to this
thing. And it feels great, and like it has the like oils from you and I playing it all the time, and we've done it, and it's like we've made that bass, Kyle. It has the quarter pounder pickups, the bass lines, and
Gun Street wiring
harness. I think we mentioned it, but it's in there and it's great. It's the volume bleed circuit, so it's kind of the one that you have in your P bass, but it doesn't have a tone knob. It has the kill switch. which is so fucking cool. It's a very hardy kill switch, giant, like, toggle on, off. It's great.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that makes sense. You turn your bass off, or do the volume swell, because I know I never do that, but I know you do volume swells. I kind of wanted to make it a bass that you will use too, live. Probably not in the studio. You have a P bass that
it's better.
It's better sounding. It's more your style, but live, you may not want to take your American P bass out everywhere.
No, yeah.
And for tour,
yeah,
it's like better to take a Mexican P bass that's all beat to shit and
not that like if something happened to it,
I wouldn't be like I would be fucking distraught still, but it's like it's not like money wise. It's not like, oh boy, Dick Dastardly over there like, I got a scheme to get that. They're not gonna go out of their way to like steal a Mexican P bass covered in like stickers and chip paint and shit like that. Anyway, back to it. Has the I don't think I've ever done a rundown on this bass, but it has so it has the Gun Street and harness, which is really cool. I really dig that. And then it has a Badass 3 bridge.
It's got 2. It's not string through.
It's no, the Badass 3s have the notches, and it has maybe it is Badass 2. It has
the notches.
Has a notch bridge. I think that's it. It's really like, no, you're right. I think the Badass 3s have the string through with the three.
The
three
2s
screws
have 5 screws.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay,
we're back on it. Numbers.
That's like the only thing I ever know. Okay, I know that.
It's a Badass 2 with the notched bridge, which is really great, and has the Mexican one, MIM, doesn't have the string through body, which it's not a detriment to that bass. Actually, it's still really great sounding, which I will go on. So anyway, so that was the thing, and I got the nut replaced because I hated that black nut. I really wanted the bone one. I just hated it just looked cheesy. It looks super. It's like that nut
because you also have a rosewood
major cheese.
There's a rosewood neck.
Yeah, it just like was kind of like
fretboard.
No, I don't think anybody ever would notice that nut but me.
Yeah,
and that's what matters.
You should get black strings after that, dude.
Yeah, I should have got the DRs or whatever. The black beauties, black beauties. Good God, those colored strings. I don't know. I would like the rainbow ones. It would be kind of cool, but it would be dumb because they would just look at it.
Don't they shred over time?
Yeah, you got to commit to the bit. If once you play them for like a show or two, they start shredding and they don't look good. Anyway, so the black nut, I'm like, I wanted the bone one because I'm like, bone has better tone. No, it's just I think they look better. It's whatever. I can get the tusk.
It's so shallow.
I know it is. If you know what you want, you got to fucking get it, right? Okay, and then the tuners I wanted replaced because I had the original. I had the originals on there, which is just the MIM hardware.
Yeah, but you had some other.
Yeah, I was gonna get to there.
Okay, well,
I took them off, put some Shalers on there, which the black hardware Shalers, which are really nice, but they kind of looked like the Ibanez-y,
the metally
kind of Schecter-y, which is fine. They're cool. They worked and they worked really well.
Yeah.
But they look dumb. I grew out of the look.
Yeah.
It's like when people say, "Oh, you're gonna get tattoos, you're gonna hate them." I don't hate my tattoos, even though they're fucking dumb.
I just hate myself.
But I hate that fucking. Hey, yeah. Get in line, pal. I hated those fucking tuners. I grew out of those. Yeah. I definitely grew out of those. And so I was like, get those.
They have the job done, but yeah.
Yeah, they look dumb. And so I put the originals back on there because I like the bigger, like the Clover type tuners on there. But they just weren't really that great. And when I was like, I came back here, and I'm like, oh, Kyle, when you installed the Gun Street harness for me, I was like, okay, let's get these tuners back on. So we had to kind of drill it back out because they put a dowel in to get the old Shaler tuners, which was done back in 2010. I had that, and it's been like that for almost a decade. And I was like, okay, let's go back to the original, type tuners because I think they look cooler, just Fender style looking. And then, but they weren't really that great. They were like rickety kind of pieces. Like you could put them in, and you could. I'm like, these things are shaking around. They're not solid. If you try to tighten them up, I'm like, I think there's a lot of like catch, and like it'll have to like tune it, like use turn the knob to like turn the tuner peg to catch the thing, and then for it to actually do anything. Anyway, so a lot of play in those tuners. It kept tune pretty well with those. Anyways, but I was like, I know I need to upgrade those. I knew I need to upgrade those. So Hip Shot got those.
Hell yeah.
But when we were putting those tuners back on, we went from original tuners to the Shailers 10 years later, put the originals back on. And then when we were putting it back on, these are old screws, mind you, 25-year-old screws. Stripped one of the heads, didn't strip it, just popped the head off one of those. So one of the tuners was being held on by just 3 screws instead of 4.
I mean,
which
that's probably fine.
3 out of 4, it's passing.
Barely.
Yeah. But it's still it's better than 2. And so I'm like, okay. It was kind of I think I played it I practiced with it and I played it with with just in case or whatever, but I'm like, I just don't want to gig out with this thing just yet. I know I need to fix those tuners. So I finally got some hip shot tuners made in the USA, really great. The tuning ratio is really good. Yeah. They're meant to fit the Mexican screw holes or whatever, make it really easy, change. They came with screws and stuff like that. But I was I didn't want to, so I talked to you about we have to drill those out, right? The one with the screw hole.
Yeah,
it's going to be a bigger ordeal. I'm like, I'm just going to take it to somebody and pay them to do it. And you're like, yeah, you could do it, but
I don't want to mar up.
Yeah, I don't. And then anyway,
that's a good idea.
So anyways, all that to say, I took it to Repair Zone. The guys, they did it, did a really good job, really clean job, pretty quick. And then I was telling him, hey, that one screw head broke off, so you guys are going to do some drilling. Be prepared. And the guy's like, yeah, no, okay. So he wrote that down, whatever. And put the NYXLs on there, the 55 110s. It looks good. And then he had mentioned, when I replaced that one tuner that had the broken head, 2 more broke. So the 3 screw heads broke while taking that shit off. So he's like, those screws were old, or the last guy really tightened those fuckers.
The fuck out of them.
Tightened those fuckers down. I'm like, yeah, it could have been a little bit of both.
Yeah. He ain't that strong. Don't give him that much credit.
Yeah. So anyways, they were all stoked on the bass. They're like, this thing's really cool. It has a lot of mojo. And I was playing it today. I picked it up today. I'm like, I love that bass. I'm going to play that. Just in case has a show. Let me a little plug. San Diego, Himmelberg's July 12th. It's a day before my birthday.
Ooh-wee.
Dirty one, the 31. 31st. Playing July 12th at Himmelberg's. Really cool place here in downtown San Diego by Petco. Yeah, anyways, it's not the whole plug for that. But I'm excited to play bass and I'm like, okay, jazz bass, I love it. And that one is it's...
You gonna try that one?
I love the shit out of the jazz bass. There's nothing I would really change on it. It has everything that I want. And now this P bass does too. And I'm like, I want to get that out there. I don't think this bass has had a show 2 years. I don't think I've played it. It's been out in the spotlight in over 2 years.
Probably longer than that.
Maybe 3 years. Definitely the last tour that we did. It was it's the tour bass. And now it's going to be a really good one. So I want to play it and I want you to play it and give it a shot. If you want to play it live, you don't have to because you got your bass. But I think giving that a shot.
It depends on which has fresher strings.
Whatever has the new strings.
Put in a cycle.
NYXL's on there. I love those strings too.
Where do you have to order those?
We got to get them from Sweetwater is the only place I've seen them. Sweetwater's good.
I'll have to buy some.
Yeah, they got some good stuff.
Oh, I think there's an update on my Dookie drive.
Okay.
Should be mid July. Mm-hmm. Should be available.
No, it's just in time for my birthday. There you go.
Yeah, but it's mine.
Okay.
You can play it.
You could look at it.
Look at it, bitch.
Not too hard. I mean, I need to get one of those. I'm not going to put it on a board or anything, but I think
it should be fun.
Yeah.
Definitely fun.
A couple more things I bought. So one of them's really boring, and one of them's kind of cool.
Yo!
So we'll go over the cool one and end it with a boring thing. It's good, it's cool, but it's boring. So the first thing I bought that is fun. It's actually a lot more... I'll get into the story. Okay. So I've been wanting a pedal for a while. It's called the Pickle Vibe by Love Pedal. It's a vibe pedal, univibe type thing. Mm-hmm. So it's a little different than a phaser, which I haven't really been able to tell much of a difference. It's a more lush effect than a phaser. That's kind of the gist I got out of it. And people are saying, well, the vibes have the light that changes the... I mean, yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
All right, science dude. Calm down.
No, I like it. It's great. And I got it for a really good price. $60 shipped.
Nice. And who makes that?
Love Pedal. They're made made in the U.S. Yeah.
How old was it? Is that before the buyout or whatever?
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know the answer. Johnny has a couple of the Love Pedals, the mini guys. Mm-hmm. He's got the Echo Baby and the Tremolo. I think it's just called Baby Tremolo. They're both really good. They're just both one knob pedals. And that's what this one is. It's a vibe pedal, one knob. You turn it up more to get more vibe. You feel the vibe, catching the right vibes. Good vibes, hopefully.
It's fucking stupid.
This one's good. I like it. So the reason I got this, and I found it for so cheap, really, I've never seen them this cheap. And this guy sent it to me. It looked great. It sounds great. I got it because I wanted to get it rehoused. I wanted to get it rehoused by Like My Pedals.
Okay.
For the anime pedal board, which is another thing I need to get done. I have these lists. I need to finish that bass, need to finish the Jazzmaster, need to finish.
You make lists for this stuff?
Yeah, I need to get the anime pedal board done. This is like nobody's asking for it. Said nobody. It's like, when are you going to get these done? But I'm like, hey, I'm working on the anime board. Because I need a modulation. I don't have a modulation on that anime board. And so I was like, okay, a lot of people won't do
Rehouse?
Yeah, or they don't. There's not people that are making anime
anything
modulation.
Hold on,
there's
anything.
There's a lot of companies that do it.
Small market there.
You got Eris, you got the Dark Glass, you got a couple of good ones right there. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, and I talked to Joseph, and he doesn't really do a lot of modulation, and so but he does rehouses, and I'm like, okay. It's a mini pedal that I've been wanting to get, and I got it for a good price, and I like the way it sounds. I'm like, okay, it's a mini pedal. Can you just put it in a bigger enclosure? Because you got room, right?
Hell yeah.
We could probably put two of those bitches
like in a Strymon, like that wide of a...
Yeah. So talking to him, and he's like, oh, I could just finish the one enclosure it has in there, or I can do a bigger one. I'm like, you're probably going to go bigger because I'm going to want more
Why don't you do
room
a dual?
For activities.
Why don't you dual box, so you do like a chorus and
then I gotta buy a chorus too.
Yeah, go buy a cheap Julia and throw it in there.
Oh, I wonder if we could do that.
So like some of those are like 120 or under. Get the shitty graphic one.
Okay. Now we're
I mean,
we're in business now. We're talking.
I'm the walrus guy, okay? I am the walrus man.
Are they fucking paying you? Whether you use promo code Kyle Style?
Kyle McIntyre and get you nothing.
Kyle Style 69, that's how you do it? Get the promo code?
You could do that, or you could do, I don't know, I think you love Julia already. That's why I went there.
It's a really good one.
You wouldn't want to do it to like a C2.
Or you could
do that, beat your ass.
Yeah, or you could do a Phase 90. You get those all day. Phase 90, but then you get a Phase 90.
But you already have a phaser.
I know, but anyways, so I got that. I really enjoy it.
Think about it.
And yeah, just think about it.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, so the plan is to get that rehoused. As much as I like that pedal and it's cool, it's not like the graphic blows me away anyways, that I'm like, wow, man, I'm going to miss out on this pickle vibe. It just says
like all purple.
It's purple and it has like a shitty
and
fucking font that says pickle vibe. But it sounds great.
It's like
it's really,
one
really
step
cool.
away from being Comic Sans.
Yeah, it has... I mean, it's a pedal that works and sounds good. That's
okay,
it. So
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm saying it's
I'm
like,
trying to hurt your feelings. Gosh,
it is what it is. But they definitely skimped on the graphics. Save some money on that.
Yeah. Love Pedal also made the
Zen Drive?
Zen Drive.
But it's like I think a couple people may have made that.
Hermosa or
Henry. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't even know. But you're probably right. If somebody else made it. And they just kind of kept on that legacy. But a lot of their pedals are kind of just boring, which is good. It's kind of cool to be understated, to be like, hey, the pedal is a fucking pedal. You're going to stomp on it and play music.
You like the sound or not?
Yeah, play music with it. That's what you guys got to do. So I got plans to rehouse that one. Really enjoy it. Sounds great. And then I did buy something that is a little more boring. So I bought a PT Nano pedal train board. I bought it new. I couldn't find anything that was a worthwhile deal on like Craigslist or Reverb or whatever.
Might as well just get it new.
Yeah, no, people are selling them for like $5-10 cheaper than a new one, and then you got to pay for shipping.
Yeah, same price then.
Whereas I'm like, oh, Guitar Center does their 15% off, or whatever, so you can get that, and then the shipping is like $4, and it's brand new. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pay.
Did it come with a bag or no?
Yeah, it came with the bag. Came with zip ties. It came with the Velcro.
Oh, God.
Came with everything.
I'm up and down here.
Came with the instruction booklet for some reason.
Yeah,
and it came with like
this is aluminum powder coated.
Came with the strap so you could put it on your gig bag. Everything. So we have. I guess you have a pedal train Nano. for years,
Use that
and it's an older version before they updated all their boards and their cases and
Is
stuff
it
like that.
taller or something? Or
No, they're exactly the same, but the case, the new one, they kind of do what the opposite. Most people are like skimping more and getting shittier.
Yeah.
They got more cushion on that padded case. There's a lot of padding on that case, a lot of more cushion for the protection.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's cool.
Does it have like that rubber edging, like like on your mono case?
Does not have that, no. But
Okay.
it's just like a thicker padding and stuff like
Well,
that.
you
I was
lost me
like,
there.
noticing, and I'm like, the opening's bigger too, so you can actually get. Anyways, it's funny that they would design their cases a little differently from the older version to like the newer one. Whatever.
So funny. You're right.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh boy, I got him in stitches here.
You got me.
So I got that because I've talked about it forever. That 2 notes torpedo cab. I'm gonna make a pedal board, just nano with the 2 notes torpedo cab, ISO 5, so I can power the 2 notes. I put the rock stock bright switch on there just so I can have a USB charger unless I need to charge my phone on top of my amp.
Nice.
And then I can put the LED lamp to see if I need like light to plug in or whatever. I don't know. It's just like I don't like the idea of like I'm gonna put a loose pedal with like a wall wart somewhere. Hopefully I have a 4-foot wall, like within. I'm like, whereas this, I'm like, okay, I can just bring a 10-foot cable to power the ISO 5 to power that. We're good to go everywhere. I'm stoked to have that, and I can just place that on whatever head or combo I'm using, and I can get the XLR DI out of that. I'll go into more about the 2 notes as after I play a show with it, and after I get more about the IRs and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, it's a boring buy, but I'm very excited about it. I showed you a picture of it, and you're like, oh boy, good job.
Wow.
Very
Keep me updated.
Very nice. You got 2 pedals on there. Okay. But I'm excited. I mean, the ISO 5 is something that I've been just kind of holding on to. I'm like, came into like 12 volts, 400 milliamps. Cool, I guess. Nice output you have on that outlet. I never used it.
How long was shipping on this? I know you've had some issues with shipping recently.
They shipped it, and I think I bought it on Tuesday, showed up Friday. No problem.
Dang.
Bingo, bango. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I'm excited for it. It's kind of boring, but it's just like, hey, it's another pedal board that I'll bring to a show. I'd rather bring a pedal board that's already connected instead of just putting loose pedals and stuff. Yeah, that's boring. What's new? I guess I like sucked it up at the end there.
Yeah.
Damn, we are running really long on this. What's new? Like I told you, hey, we're busy, guys. We're busy. Let's get into some topics. Maybe some quick ones. Hey, quick.
What do you got?
Wanted to do this one, and we kind of tossed this around. I'm like, we think we've kind of touched on this before with Guitarius guitars.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, when we say
what sets the
mood, what's the Stratiest Strat you could think of? But I was thinking of like similar to that topic. I wanted to do like brand association. Mm-hmm. So like when somebody says, can you give me a Kleenex?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean a tissue?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I cut my finger. Can you give me a Band-Aid?
Yeah. Well, let me go to the store. We're out of that brand.
Yeah. I only have
hold on to that.
I only have
that
CVS
wound.
brand. Adhesive bandage, you mean? No, a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Give me a Coke. Oh, Pepsi, okay? No. Yeah, give me some.
Sorry, bro. I'm all out.
I don't even,
This is for me. This will get me through the weekend.
yeah. I need a bump. Okay. Hey, okay. Let's need a bump
We're
to
back.
get out of
We're
that one. So, fuck. We both are like, don't say the joke. Don't say it.
We're
fucking dumb.
We're both squares.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about brands, and I want to talk about like the thing that comes to your mind. If somebody says Band-Aid, you know it's a
a bandage.
Yeah. Somebody, like for all those things. I wanted to be like, okay, it's kind of a mix of, just the Guitarius guitars of like, what's the brand quintessential item?
Okay.
If we say, Coke, it's going to be Coca-Cola Classic.
Oh, I think of Sprite.
Oh, hey.
I'm just kidding.
A different, that's what's good because it's different strokes. There's not one right answer. It's what does it mean to you?
I think a Tab.
Is that Coke?
I think so. It's distributed by.
What is Tab? Is that a?
It's like it was like the first diet soda.
Is it a cola?
It's a cola.
It's a cola.
But it doesn't taste like. It was like before Diet Coke. I think it was like the inspiration.
Diet Coke. Fuck. I can't even believe they make that anymore. It tastes like shit.
It does taste like
shit.
They
still make it
compared to like
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Like Pepsi Max.
But you know what?
I bought it was on
But
sale.
if you're at like a restaurant and you're like, oh, do you have Coke Zero? No, we got Diet Coke. You're like, sign me up.
You got
Where's the line star for that?
you got a fucking baseball bat? You fucking take it to the side of my head here? I'd rather
Get a picture of that. Leave it at the table, please.
rounds for everybody. Do you guys have free refills? Drink up, boys. I'm bottomless.
So what are them brands?
Fuck. So brand association. We got a list of brands. We're just gonna kind of shoot them off, and then Kyle and I we're gonna be. Was it gonna, say what comes to our mind? Just like
Speak our minds.
Yeah, speak it. Speak our minds.
We have opinions.
Yeah.
We want to display them.
All right, Kyle, you got some? Maybe we'll just go do a hot potato back and forth. I'm looking at your list. You got a fucking lot. I got like half that much, so I'm gonna have to piggyback on yours.
All right. Well, we can start with let's see, line 6. What are you thinking?
Pod.
Okay. I'm thinking of the 4, like the DL series.
Oh, that's way cooler.
Yeah.
Pods are all right. They're actually not. They're.
I mean, which is I think they probably just segmented them up and put them in separate.
A close second, I'd say Spider.
Yeah, that
Spider
would be
2.
That would be
Spider 2.
Spider 2.
I always wanted one because when I was a kid, like my friends would have them and be like, "That is a fucking cool amp. Look at how many fucking sounds you can get out of it."
How many knobs are on that thing?
Yeah, they light up too. Fuck.
Game over, boys.
Good thing I never bought one.
Yeah. And Fender was like, "Well, you know what? Let's make a Cyber Twin.
Wrong.
Let's ruin our let's ruin our image for a little while."
Don't worry, they're gonna do it a couple more times since then. But as Fender, what's the most? Okay, they have multiple products. They have amps. They have pedals. They have cables. They have like guitars. They have acoustic guitars. They have a bunch of shit. Fender. What's if I say Fender? What comes to your head?
Strat, of course.
Fuck.
It's got to be Strat.
Yeah, that's the one. It's not even the first Fender, but it's like to me, I'm like a Strat, a 3-coil, single coil, like Strat.
I also think of a Telly, or I think of
Twin Reverb is my second one.
Okay, I think of a P bass.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm a killer P bassist.
Yeah, if you're gonna say,
and that's like I'm bassist when I pee.
If you say a P bassist. I had to get a firm base with my feet before I pee. That's a good basis for, I don't know.
Basis, not bassist.
God, we're doing another Friday night, boys. So sorry if anybody's like, God,
I think it's the whiskey. I haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, he's getting frisky. It's funny. Okay. Oh, hey, we're having fun. Hopefully you guys are too. It's Tuesday morning. People are driving over with God, you fucking drunk assholes. Anyway, okay. Fender, we kind of got it. What's another one you got?
Let's see, DOD. Let's just maybe go some pedal route here.
250.
Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah, the yellow one, with the black,
or the Bone Shaker. But yeah, probably.
But these aren't. Yeah, these aren't our favorites. But it's just what comes to mind.
Literally, when DOD, I think of like a yellow.
Yeah, that's
pedal.
what. Yeah. Vox.
AC30.
Yeah, that was kind of easy.
Yeah,
so it's a 212 combo, right?
Yeah,
that's what comes to mind. They have a lot of cool stuff. But yeah,
what about let's go off the wall here. Let's see. Maybe it's not off the wall, but Chase Bliss. What do you think of? That's like, I don't think of an individual pedal. I think of all pedals that look the fucking same.
Yeah,
the 6 knob.
Yeah, that is the 2 switches.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. I know that I've played like the Spectre, so that's kind of what.
That's a flange. Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think of like, was it Dark World?
Yeah, that's a new the newest reverb.
Yeah,
or the only reverb, I guess. I'm trying to think of what's the one that they got the analog delay, the red knob, the blue knob, the
tonal recall.
Yeah, that's what comes to mind.
Yeah,
saw somebody on Instagram has a purple knob one, or they put purple knobs on it.
Yeah,
yep, stands out. That's what stands out in my head.
Yeah, so but they're all like when you think of. Well, I guess we'll get there, but like for me, I think of just that format, but not a particular pedal.
Yeah,
which is kind of weird.
Which is cool. I guess it's kind of cool because it's like the brand association with that. It's like this is what they all look like, which can work.
And I think of like the dip switches on the back with like the red. It's like the red case with the white
white
switches.
dip switches. Yeah. You know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You know the next type of pedal that they have is going to be that format. What about Marshall? What's the Marshall?
I mean, probably a Plexi or an 8.
I was going to say 800.
Yeah, but
it has to be a stack.
I think it's got to be a stack.
Going to have the angled. If it's going to be a stack, it's going to have the angled ones.
I think
angled cab.
I also think of like there's like vintage, like the 610, the 612 style.
I don't think that.
I don't know why, but I think it's like maybe it's just the 1960 cab. That
1960 cab, angled cab.
Yeah, with an amp, right? Black Tolex with a gold face, with black and gold knobs.
Yeah,
in my head, but it doesn't. A lot of them are like that.
I always think of the 800 because I think partially because I'm like, and the Plexi is the one that's like everybody wants a Plexi. The Plexi is the coolest. I'm like, which I'm like, sure they are. I've never actually really played one, to be honest with you. The JMPs, the Plexis, whatever, the 59, the 87, stuff like that. I've never played one, to be honest. But like when I think of Marshall, I think of possibly, I guess, the 800, the 900, the 2000s, and like, they all had the same looking case. I'm sure they're different. I
think that's why I picture that. It's just
I pictured that with the Marshall logo, and to me, I'm like, that's a Marshall. Put that onto a cab.
Yeah, I almost picture just like a profile, and when whatever we're talking about, I make up whatever it is. We could be talking about the Plexi, whatever pops up on the.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I mean, that's what I think of when I think of a Marshall.
What about JHS? What do you think of?
Ooh. Probably the Sweet Tea, which is not. Maybe it's
really
that one's bad because I'm like that's a pedal I always like wanted.
It's the one you wanted.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would say that I would have to think of the Sweet Tea if you said that. I'm like, yep, that's what's coming to mind. They have a cool branding too. It's like the one like they pick a color for their enclosure and they do a one
really
stamped,
simple graphic
boom,
in the
done,
middle.
Yeah.
Was it the tank? The
Spring Tank.
Spring Tank is what I.
Yeah, it's a newer one too, but I'm like, yeah, it's pretty iconic. Their look is iconic.
Or it's that or the TS. It's like all the different tube screamers in one.
Oh yeah, no, the Bonsai.
Yeah. So that one I think, just because it's kind of an interesting looking graphic. The other ones are all like clip art. That one's like like a tree.
But it's still a one colored simple design. Yeah, I like that.
What about EHX? What do you think of?
Big Muff.
Big Muff.
That's the first thing I think of EHX.
Yeah.
I have to like stop and think about other things that they do. Because Big Muff always
they make so much shit.
I guess Memory Man.
I would say Memory Boy. Or whatever.
That's way more interesting than a Big Muff fuzz.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I mean, but that's their thing. They have a billion and one Big Muffs iterations, ones that I don't even think are fuzzes. They're distortions. I'm like, how's that a metal muff? Like, that's a distortion. But they're like, well, it's a fuzz.
It's got a fuzz in the background.
We're going to put the branding of Muff on there. That's what I think of Big Muff, just like the regular, way bigger than it needs to be box. Yeah. Like the bent steel or enclosure, not the more modern looking ones. It's like the 90s bent steel, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I think of them. Like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Muff fan.
Yeah.
What about Eventide?
I think of more like rack stuff for that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even think pedals.
You don't think H9? That's what I think of.
No, I think rack gear, which I'm like, that's what they used to do. I'm like, they don't do that.
They do,
but I'm like, I would never get that. I would never play it. But to be Eventide is rack gear. It's like studio rack gear. It's like a studio chorus, studio delay, studio reverb, stuff like that. And I'm like, that's what I think of. Well, this one's easy, but Ampeg. I think we're going to both agree. SVT 810. Yeah. That was dumb. I shouldn't have mentioned that. Okay, here's one that's
boring.
Yeah, it is boring. I got one that I'm just going off of this because I couldn't think of brands. I think I had you say you think of pedal brands, and I'll think of amps, or I think of guitars and whatever. I'm like, there's some that are super easy. Gretsch.
Yeah,
that's like
in the big body.
Yeah, but I was thinking, I'm going off completely. I'm going out of my own topic here. What's the acoustic guitar that comes to mind when somebody says acoustic guitar?
Probably like
somebody says
Gibson, or was it the Jugger or the something knot with the Dreadnought?
Dreadnought.
I think like a Dreadnought.
Yeah, but like, what is it? Do you have any specific ones? Any brands you think Gibson?
Gibson or Taylor? But
I love Taylor, and I own one, and I love mine.
maybe Martin is
think
really
Martin.
what comes to mind.
It's a D28. Just that.
Oh yeah, that specific.
Yeah, that's what I think of. And I think it, yeah, I don't know, but I own a Taylor and I love it. And I'm like, that's like one thing. We should do an acoustic guitar topic one of these days. But I'm like, I have a 410 CE and I've had it for 13, 14 years now.
Dang.
And I'm like, I love it. It's like you buy one good acoustic guitar, that's all you need ever, I think. You spend a little bit of money and you'll never need another acoustic guitar again. But anyways, that was kind of what I had. Do you have a couple more?
Yeah, Ford.
F-150.
Mustang.
To me, I'm like, I see way more F-150s on the road, and I drive one. Yeah, of course, I'm a little biased.
I drive one too.
Yeah, but I
don't own it, but I drive it.
You drive a.
I would say Mustang though.
I'm gonna stick with F-150 because if you think of Ford, it's quintessential. I think F-150. There's so many different types.
There's more on the road.
And there's a lot more body styles of those things that are still going.
What's the statistics? Statistics. Is that they sell a Ford F-150 every 6 seconds in the U.S.?
Aye.
Is that the business hours?
I'll buy it. I'd buy that for $1. I would buy one for $1.
All right, since we're on cars, Chevy, what you got? Fuck, you don't know.
A bitchin' Camaro.
Okay. I'd say a Corvette.
Yeah, I mean, that was a joke, but I would think Corvette. Yeah, I would do that.
Dodge.
Ram.
Damn it.
That was this. Cooler one, Viper.
Yeah. All the sport cars.
They still make those?
Yeah, but they still do. They're under a different line, though. They call them SRTs or something, or
but still a Viper.
ACRs, or, yeah.
Did we talk about those on the car episode?
We might have.
We were really drunk. That 69 was a drunk one. Hey, it was good times.
All right, what about vans? Not the cars. Gotcha. Shoes.
Oh, I was going to say Econoline.
Not the vehicles.
Econoline, even though probably the Chevys are better.
Okay, talking about the shoes. Reset.
I think they're fucking dumb, but the checkered, the Spicolis, the slip-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Converse.
What, we both agree this the checkers?
Yeah. It's like the
do
the ska ones.
Yeah, I like the old school ones though. Those are my favorites. Those are still really cool.
Yeah.
Jeff Rowley's were cool back in the day.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't really know either. He was some guy on Tony Hawk.
He was a guy sacrificed himself to make some shoes.
Converse, that's the All Stars.
Yeah.
That's where you got to go.
Those were cheap at the end. Sorry.
All right. Well, I think we got all the meat off that bone. I'm sure there's more that we could do, but hey,
we'll save it for another time.
Only so much that you can listen to.
Brand Association round 2.
Yeah, we'll come.
Grab a chair.
We'll open that wound another day. All right. So I got a little quick one here.
Moving on.
We haven't done this in a while. Little bang, marry, kill action going on.
All right.
But I'm doing a guitar strap style.
Yep.
A checkered strap, a flamed strap, or a leather studded strap.
Ooh.
Which one are you going to bang, marry, kill of those? You have to rock those tomorrow. Which one?
Man.
I guess the marry's the one.
All right. I'd have to probably bang the checker. Oh, God. Bang the checkers.
So you can pick it up.
Marry the studded one.
Yeah.
And kill the flame one.
Yeah.
Christ.
It's toughy.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I thought we were friends.
I probably. Damn. You know what? I'll do the same.
You're such a biter.
Because the flames are just so
peeped my
fucking
steez.
dumb. They're so fucking dumb.
I hate it when I see like a classic car that someone's put like
hot rod flames.
Yeah,
that's
like,
what I'm talking. Hot rod flames.
Christ.
Or the hot rod flames bowling shirt. Like fucking God. It's so fucking stupid. What do you think?
Damn it.
I'm too hot, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I'm going so fast that I'm burning through the Earth's atmosphere.
The atmosphere. I got a couple more. We can just like do a quick fire round here.
God, are they gonna hurt me as bad as that one just did?
Hey, skulls.
Fucking more tolerable than flames, so it'll probably be a bang.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still want to kill him, but
I think for ironic sake, I'd do a Mary. Roses.
I'd probably put those if they're like, I'd probably marry those.
Yeah. I'd probably
Even though they're super cliche.
probably bang.
Compared to the other ones, that would probably be.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got a couple more.
All right.
The old Gibson Lightning Bolt.
Oh, I'd probably marry that too.
I'd probably kill it, but just because it's so like, look at me, I'm like, Weezer. Fuck off. Rainbow. Like the Ernie Ball Rainbow ones.
Oh, I'd probably marry the shit out of that one.
I want to get one of those, so I put that on there because Ernie Ball. I think they had another one, but that's the one I've always wanted to get.
About Rasta.
Yeah, I'd probably kill that.
So
one.
played out here.
It's so okay. Yeah, San Diego, the fucking reggae ska scene. Oh god, get out of here.
Kill.
Yeah. What about a Fender strap? The one that says like Fender all over it.
Kill.
On a Fender.
Oh, what if it was on a Gibson?
Kill it. Kill. I'd say kill both of them. This is a fucking stupid ass strap. You guys get that for free with the guitar pack. Or
Yeah.
Who goes out of their way to buy that one? Who goes out of their way to buy that
Yeah.
Fender strap that says Fender on it? You know, in gold. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. This guy knows.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's like the shittiest one.
It's gold or it's white.
Yeah, fucking dumb.
Man.
Ugh. Anyway, that was kind of it. There's other ones. That was a quick little topic.
Straps can make something look really gaudy, I think.
Yeah, it can make it look really fucking stupid. Let's get out of here.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Just want to say thank you guys for tuning into the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And if you guys want to
thank
follow
you.
along with the show, you guys can do so on social media. Find us on Instagram at The Tone Jerks and find us on Facebook. We have a group. Search The Tone Jerks. You can find it. There's fun stuff going on there. You know, nice
Mainly
group.
just a bunch of bullying.
Yeah, it's a bunch of cyberbullying going on there.
Yeah, join the fun.
Cyberbullying me. Hey, you know, I'll take one for the team.
So stupid.
You can also leave us a review on iTunes. You know, star review, hopefully 5 stars, and you can write a review. And if iTunes publishes it, we will read it on the air. And I, want to say that it does help people find out the show because of more reviews that we have. And if they are positive, I like to say it helps, and people say it doesn't. I don't know.
We don't really know.
They're fun.
But we want more of them.
They're fun to read. Helps us pad the show a little bit too. Yeah. All right. But if you guys really like the show, you guys can help support it on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you guys double down for $2 a month, that's nothing. It's $2. Can't even get anything for that.
You can't even buy a pack of strings for that.
But you get 4 episodes or maybe 5 episodes a month. But, just for helping support the show, we're going to give you guys a little shout out. A sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, give it to me.
All right. We have Brett Alexander, Stephen Conradi, Doug King, Andrew Walsh, Michael Newman, Adam Rohr from the Let 'Em Hear podcast, Bruce Banana, Colin Smith, Doug Gann, Aaron Taylor, Jason Fuzzmonger, Abe Newman, Jim Bowers, Doug Christ, Joseph from Like My Pedals, and Will Lehue from the Just Surprise Me podcast. It's a podcast. Johnny Ray, Jamie Davis, Sean Fahey, Steve Mike, Digger from Fatfoot Effects, Alvaro Viramontes, Brian Nutter from Nutter Guitars, Nicholas Payson, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, Kevin Equits from Equits Guitars, Leon from Pelican Noiseworks, and last but least, Matt Klein.
Slip there.
God, I couldn't keep it together.
Actually,
but you're last. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you are last. You're not least, though.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Kyle's least. He's always bringing up the rear. All right, we will see you next week. We love you.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.